Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard debuting her new smile. And I also want to touch on this article that goes over the to-go boxes and leftovers are the main culprit in X's food hoarding, referring to Ryan Anderson. I figured, let's do something a little lighthearted, a little whatever today for this video. So nevertheless, if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so as we know, Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Ryan Anderson have been going through a very public separation, and in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, TMZ is being fed a whole lot of information from Gypsy Rose and her family and friends, so take that with a grain of salt. But this article was posted a couple days ago, and it says Gypsy Rose Blanchard threw away more than a couple of items in Ryan Anderson's fridge. She was chucking entire cartons of food, new and old, TMZ has learned. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Gypsy and her estranged husband would dine out a lot during their marriage, but Ryan rarely ate all his grub at the restaurants they'd go to, choosing to take much of it home instead. Total side note, this is kind of related but kind of not, but I love leftovers. I am a leftover queen. If you take me to a good restaurant and I have enough for leftovers, there is nothing better than eating those leftovers either later that night or the next day for lunch. Top tier. Leftovers are top tier. Tell me if y'all agree or disagree down below. Continues and says, we're told him constantly bringing home doggy bags and to-go boxes of chow came to a head at one point before they split, resulting in their fridge getting packed with a ton of containers, which we're told really started to pile up. Our sources also tell us the couple had also been filming season 2 of Gypsy's Lifetime show, where they would get meals provided by production. So these meals would also get boxed up and added to the fridge. Safe to say this got on Gypsy's nerves after a while. We're told Gypsy started to feel very triggered and stressed out by all the food hoarding. As sources say, it deeply reminded her of her late mother, Dee Dee Blanchard's issues. In order to cope with the stress, we're told Gypsy decided to clear out the fridge one day, which blew up into drama with her ex. Since GRB didn't know what was new or old as nothing was labeled, we're told she ended up throwing out damn near everything. Ryan accused Gypsy of throwing away food he was planning to eat and take to work per our sources. And as previously reported, this escalated into a very heated argument. We're told food hoarding had nothing to do with Ryan's weight, as he's been losing weight since reaching 500 pounds. Apparently, Ryan is just particular about what he eats. And not to take Ryan's side on anything, but just to insert my own kind of experience with this. I'm also very particular with what I eat. I've said, if y'all go back to videos over 3 years ago on my channel, I will say, I have the taste palette of a 12-year-old. I like chicken fingers and cheeseburgers and french fries and baked potatoes and steaks. And, I'm not the healthiest eating person. Therefore, you will never catch me doing what I eat in a day because it would be embarrassing. But I'm also very particular. I don't think that should be counted against somebody because they have a certain taste in the kind of food that they want to eat and enjoy eating, as long as it's not causing really big issues, which, based on what I've heard, so this is allegedly, Ryan had weight loss surgery, therefore his appetite was not only very small, but he had also obviously narrowed down the types of food that he wanted to eat and utilize that small appetite on, if that makes sense. So it also dissects her separation and talks a little bit about Ken. I'm not going to re-dissect that and, you know, that's kind of pointless at this point. But I want to go over to this other video that was released talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a new smile. So let's listen to this, and then I'll give my final thoughts and kind of all of this. At the end of the day, very lighthearted nonsense. It's not that deep, but let's listen to the video first.
Gypsy Rose got her teeth fixed, and we have the first photos of her new smile. Hey guys, this is Charlie from TMZ. I'm being told that Gypsy started her teeth transformation about a month and a half ago. She got porcelain caps on her top teeth and is still in the process of getting her bottom teeth fixed. As you guys remember, when Gypsy was young, her mother Dee Dee claimed that Gypsy was suffering from tooth decay and had several of her teeth removed as well as her salivary glands. This left her with a bunch of silver teeth. Well, now those are gone. I'm being told that after Gypsy was released from prison, she got a ton of offers to fix her smile. Even Lamar Odom offered to hook her up with his dentist office. But she decided to go with a local dentist in Louisiana, and as you can see from the photos, it looks pretty good. Gypsy also recently got her nose done, but we're told that she's not going to get any more cosmetic procedures. So what do you guys think of her new makeover? Let us know in the comments below.
Me personally, since they're asking, what do you think about this smile makeover? I will go ahead and say that based on the photos that have been released so far, I can't really see I mean, I can see that her teeth were changed, but I can't really see, oh my God, this is such an amazing transformation. Like, yeah, I can see less silver, but I can't see anything really past, okay, well, now it's white and it used to be silver. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to be like cruel or anything along those lines, but I maybe it's just the set of photos that were attached to this video where I can't come up with a conclusion to say, oh wow, this is absolutely amazing. You know, at the end of the day, did Gypsy deserve to have her salivary glands removed and go through the things that she went through allegedly at the hands of Dee Dee? No, she didn't. But at the same time, current day, I can't look at these photos and say, oh my God, it's such a huge transformation. So I really hope that makes sense. She didn't deserve what was done to her, but the photos that have been released so far, I'm not personally like blown away by. So I hope that makes sense. But that's what's going on with Gypsy. I figured, you know, let's do a little Gypsy Rose update, lighthearted, none of this really matters kind of video. Tell me how y'all feel about this down below. As always, when it comes to Ryan having had his weight loss surgery, the problem that I go back to is everything is talking about, oh, his weight, his food, his diet, his fridge, his house. But at the same time, I am also one of those people who remembers that Gypsy was giving the she was giving the reason for their separation to be Ryan being very controlling and aggressive and not liking the time that she was spending with her father post-release. But now all of the articles that are coming out are focusing on the fridge and the food and the diet and the snacks and the, you know, her cleaning out the fridge. So for me, as somebody who's consuming all of this, it comes off as a little confusing. But I don't know, maybe I'm interpreting this or these articles differently than other people are interpreting them. So that's why I come to y'all and say, sound off down below. Am I not understanding something correctly? Am I understanding it and y'all agree? Do you agree with some of it? Either way, that's why I rely on y'all. That's why I really like having these conversations with my community. That's what this channel is all about, but I think that's enough ranting for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.